welcome to Partial Focus episode 31. Today we have Jeremy filling in for Dave, and we're going to play Power Star Golf for this second edition where we actually play a video game while doing the podcast.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yes. So this is on Xbox One. I'm a big fan of these kind of like arcadey golf games. How about you, Jeremy?
Yes, I enjoy them as much as the Nintendo versions.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this here. So we're going to do match play, and we're going to do the front nine of Rocky Ridge. So you've played this, what, once or twice?
I believe I've played this with you twice.
Yeah. It's a good game. I do enjoy this. I like that they put the markers on the greens like that, or on the fairway, so you can see where your friends and other people you follow on Xbox Live. Each shows where their furthest putt, their furthest drive, and all that kind of stuff is. So you have like an active way, even like the world record, see the WR.
Oh, nice.
You can see the best drive, so you can try to always outdo those people. I find it to be fun. So some big news this week, Jeremy. EA Access.
What is that?
That is a service EA is going to offer where it's basically like a subscription, and you have access, hence the name, to what they call EA Vault, which is going to be a bunch of different games that they decide that they want to put in this vault. And basically, I think it was $5 a month or $29.99 for the year. And right now, at launch, it's only going to have, I think, like 4 or 5 games. I think it was Battlefield 4, Peggle 2, there was FIFA, Madden, and that might be it. But
How far back do you think you're going to go for games?
see, that they're very vague with that right now, because I want to know, like, do they keep all these games in the vaults? Do they rotate the vaults? I know new games aren't coming out in it, which that was a kind of a bummer to me. Like, if all EA games were encompassed in this access, then it would be like the best $30 I've ever spent in my life.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But that doesn't seem to be the case. But it also gets you 10% off brand new EA games when you buy it through the Xbox Live store. And you also get 10% off on DLC stuff. You also get this thing that they let new players, or any player that has the access, play the game for like 5 days early from release, and you can play it for 2 hours. Oh.
That was not good. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that didn't go far. Well, it's your first hole. Good thing we're doing match play, not stroke play.
Match play, yes.
So that's interesting because I could sit there and play like the brand new Madden game for 2 hours, and all the saved data carries over with me if I buy the game. That way I don't have to start from scratch. But if I don't buy the game, then after 2 hours, it's kind of just like a 2-hour demo. But I don't feel like that's quite enough for me to do this.
So you're saying that you're not actually the full game?
It is the full game. You get the full game 5 days before everybody else.
Oh, okay.
But you only get to play it for 2 hours. So wherever you end up in the game after 2 hours, like the game just kind of kicks you out and says, okay, now you got to buy it. Oh, just made it. So I'm not sure that it's going to be worth it, at least for right now, because I own 2 of the games, Battlefield and Peggle. So as of right now, I'm not paying $30 to play
Games you already own.
Right. But in the future, if that library gets pretty big and they start throwing, like, if it's something where they throw, let's say the next Battlefield shows up in the vault maybe like 3 months later, that could be something that's really intriguing to me. Because there's a lot of EA games that I don't want to pay money for, but if they're included in the service that I'm paying for, then I'd probably play it. Like Madden, I don't really want to buy Madden. I won't play it very much, just like, around here, around there. So I never wanted to spend $60 on it, but if it was just kind of, given to me as part of a subscription, that to me is intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are excited about it, but the limitation on the vault, or the unknown of the vault, what's going to be in it, what's not going to be in it, that kind of has me hesitant. So is that something that you feel you would be interested in? And what would be like the biggest thing holding you back?
Player
Well,
2.
I think the idea of having access to all these games for only a few bucks a month seems pretty cool, as long as they're games that I would actually want to play. And at the same time, I like to own what I have instead of being like a form of renting.
Yeah. There's a lot of people even say that with like Netflix. They have that complex where like, I like to own my movies. Dave is very much this way, where he wants to physically own a disc. He wants that collection. He wants to see it. He wants to know it's his. Where I'm the complete opposite. I don't want clutter. I don't want to deal with physical media anymore. I'm done with it. So even like Netflix, like I don't care that I don't own these movies. I know I should always have access to them as long as I continue to use that service. And that's okay with me.
Yeah, I definitely like Netflix, and you don't have to deal with any discs. It's just a library of tons of different random movies.
Yeah. And I know like there's obviously like the Netflix of gaming, which is GameFly. There's that service, but you got to get the discs, and you got to deal with that and one game at a time kind of a thing. Unless you pay for more games at a time. I don't know what their subscription model is. But I wish there was even if it came from Microsoft, like if I could give them even like $20 a month
Player 2.
and I could have access to anything in their store, would you do that?
$20 a month can play any Microsoft game,
No, any Xbox game,
any Xbox.
not
game.
just from Microsoft. So anything in their store, it's like it's yours. You just download it, start playing.
And maybe if I played more.
Yeah.
But it definitely, if I played more, that sounds like it'd be something really cool to have.
Yeah. So instead of like 60, well, what is 20 times 12? That'd be 240. So 240. Does that sound right?
I think so.
Yeah, $240 a year.
God damn.
I spend over $240 a year in games by far. That's not that much when you consider they're $60 a piece.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So if I could pay that like a lump sum, 240, tack on, well then you're tacking on 60 for Xbox Live. So now you're really talking about $300, but that's $300 for the whole year, and that gives you everything, access to everything. I would do that in a heartbeat. Because there's so many games I want to play. Oh, Jesus. There's so many games I want to play, and I just don't because I don't want to. I don't want to rent it. I hate going to the video store to rent games because I always forget to bring them back,
God. Yeah.
and I don't feel like the 5 days is enough.
No.
Player
I
one.
wouldn't think 5 days
in the hole.
for any game would be long enough.
Yeah, because I can't sit here and binge play games anymore. Like I need months
Yeah.
where because I can only play it an hour at a time, like a day here, a day there. But so yeah, I would totally do $20 a month plus my Xbox Live subscription. Everything. That would be so great.
Player 1.
I wish they would do something like that. I know a lot of people that would probably do that. I know Dave for sure would do that. So yeah, there's still a lot to see with this EA access. I think it's got potential, but we'll see.
Yeah. So that first hole went really crappy for me.
Yeah, it didn't go that great for me either.
Yeah, he
I
pulled off
won.
a bogey.
I wasn't paying enough attention to my putts. I was kind of just winging it. Let's see if I can bounce back here. I'm not that great at this game, to be honest with you. I have some luck here and there, but I screw up a ton. Some of the later courses, I never did like this. I way overshot this. Fuck.
Looks like it's going to be rough going from here.
So for this past week, we've released now 4 videos this week. Guacamelee Part 4 is out,
Take care.
which actually came out on a Wednesday instead of a Monday because Ashley was sick. So Jeremy here graciously
in.
stepped in and filled in. So that actually got swapped to Wednesday, and 1001 Spikes went to Monday. So they basically just swapped. That episode of 1001 Spikes was interesting because it was our first one where Dave and I played drunk, and it really shows. If you haven't watched it, it's pretty funny how many times Dave dies. I cut out a ton of deaths. If you look at the death counter or the lives counter in the top left corner of that game, you'll see it jump like all over the place because he just keeps making the same mistakes over and over and over again, and it's pretty funny.
Great
And then
shot.
Tuesday we had our iOS Tuesday, which was Dino Hunter, Deadly Shores, and that was another game we played drunk. And I gotta be honest, that was a pretty fun iOS game. Little disappointing because I was expecting open world, hunting down dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, I might have pulled that off.
Nice shot.
All
So
right.
it says.
I'll take
Sharp
that.
approach.
That's
Um,
awesome.
But very much like MMX, it's a money grab game where
two.
at every turn they want you to spend money. They have what's called energy. So every time you do a hunt, every time you do like a contracted kill, they take away some of your energy. And once your energy is gone, you either have to wait 10 minutes for one bar to regenerate, or you can pay them 10 gold that you
On the
earn
hole.
and regenerate it all. But the problem is gold is so scarce in that game. So the really only way you can do that is if you buy gold from them. So with real world money, which that shit just pisses me off.
Yeah. So what do you think about? Would you rather just pay a couple dollars?
Yeah, I've
instead
talked.
of getting suckered in with the free
Yeah.
start.
I've talked
Player one wins
all the
the
time
hole.
with about this with Dave, and that shit pisses me off. I would greatly pay them $2-3. Just own the game, unlock all this shit. Don't put in these walls that you hit where you can no longer play unless you just give them money. Like that experience feels broken and it feels dishonest.
I agree.
And there's so many games out there that do that. MMX was bad. There was that game. Not only did they ask you for money all the time in that game, but they also started throwing in video ads after some of the races. Then you're forced to sit there and watch like a 15-second ad. I'm like, fuck you,
that would be
man.
annoying. I'd turn that off so fast.
Yeah. So like that shit pisses me off. Give me an option to pay for it, and I probably will. I don't mind spending a couple bucks here and there, but you know what? When you force me to do it in that way, I'm not going to give you any money because the game feels broken to me. Because now if I do pay them money, it feels like cheating because I just basically unlocked a huge chunk of the game just because I gave them money. Like I want to progress normally through games, and yeah, it is frustrating. But the game is surprisingly, I'm bashing it for its business model, but it is actually pretty fun. But it's very limited. Like you can't really walk around. You can strafe left and right, and most of the dinosaurs are like right in your face, and you just have to snipe them. It's not challenging at all.
No.
But you can upgrade your weapons. They do cool slow motion when like your last bullet that's actually going to kill the dinosaur, that last bullet will start going in slow motion. So you get a little cool death shot. Taking down your first T-Rex was awesome. Seeing him come around the corner, chasing a bunch of little ones. At one point, Dave got a rocket launcher. And we're
Rocket
like-
launcher.
Yeah, we're like, holy shit, what's he going to take out? And he was taking out those tiny little dinosaurs that are like squirrel size.
Yeah.
He had to take out like 8 of them. I was like, oh, we're going to kill these little fuckers. So that was kind of funny. But it surprised us. We ended up playing it for, I think, 30 or 40 minutes straight. And usually those iOS games, those videos are like 15 minutes. So we couldn't put it down until we hit that damn paywall. And we sat there and we're like, okay, finally we're going to do the Stegosaurus. And Dave was all excited. And then we ran out of energy. And we're like, well, fuck. So it said, well, wait 10 minutes and your energy will recharge. And we were already at this point like 20 seconds left of that 10 minutes. So we waited that 20 seconds and then realized it's 10 minutes per bar of energy. And we needed 2 bars to do that Stegosaurus kill. So we would have to wait another 10 minutes. So at that point, we're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Turn the game off. We're done. We gave it a shot. But yeah, that's a good video. That's also another one where we were drinking. That whole night we were drinking. We recorded a bunch of videos that day. Fuck, that was a bad one.
In the heavy rough. I
Yeah.
thought my rough was rough enough.
Nope.
Player 2.
All right. Well, at least I went farther than you.
Shit, I was hoping that was your shot.
Yeah.
Feel like I've been here before.
Now you can curve the ball based on where you're striking it, and that might help you get around a tree, but it's not going to be.
Can I get around a forest?
Yeah, getting around a forest is going to be challenging. Yeah, you're going to probably have to hit it over there. You can probably hit it to the left more.
To the left more?
Yeah, like there, and now with the D-pad, hold right. Okay, now let go. Now you see how that's curving?
Yes.
So now you can aim it so you can see it miss that tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is the long way, but probably the best way. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I was distracted by his stretching.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Player 2.
No, see, what's over here?
Deja vu.
Yeah.
And then our Wednesday video, of course, was the Guacamelee part 4, which was funny because part 3, Ashley and I thought we completed the temple. We were wrong. I realized this upon editing that episode. I was like, holy shit, we skipped this whole area over here. So Jeremy and I went back to the temple and finished that off and found out there was actually like a little mini boss that we had to run from.
Yeah, so what was it? He was like a dragon
Yeah,
bull
some
thing.
kind of dragon. What you missed before in part 3 was us waking him up. He was sleeping, and we like crawled on his back to get to this other platform, and he woke up and like ran through this wall. So I was wondering what the hell happened to him. I was like, wow, that's a big ass character to just kind of not have any interaction with really. So I was glad to see that he actually came back because he looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then Thursday was our new series that we're doing. I don't know if it's going to be weekly. It really depends on time and if we have good games to throw into the series. But it's our Throwback Thursday series. And this week we played Marble Blast Ultra, which is one of my favorite Xbox Live Arcade games. And I figured that would be a good one to start off the series with. Here we go.
I hadn't played that game in years,
Yeah.
but it was fun.
Yeah, it took me, a little bit to get used to the controls and the gravity again. I would like to play it some more. Actually, last night I was talking to our buddy Justin, and he was actually a big fan of the multiplayer, and I was bashing the multiplayer in the video. And now, after talking to him, I kind of feel like I should give it another shot. So I might do that. I might hook up with him on Xbox Live or something and try out the multiplayer one last time and give it a go.
Nice on.
So in the multiplayer, does it have like a split screen?
I
Player
don't
1.
remember.
Or can you do multiplayer on one console?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. I think it's got to be over Xbox Live, but I could be
Yeah, it kind of seems like games are going away from the
the split screen.
a split screen.
Yeah, for sure. There's barely any on the Xbox One that do that.
Great approach.
This game doesn't really do split screen because it's turn-based. So
Yeah.
Peggle didn't even offer
Player 2.
that off the bat. Like that was an update where you can actually play 2-player on the same console. It's not split screen, it's turn-based like this. But they didn't even give you that option off the bat. You had to play over the internet, which sucked because Ashley and I really wanted to play that game together.
Player 1.
And it's funny now that we can, we don't.
It appears the slope
All right, let's see. This sloping.
That
Pretty big.
would be an
Holy
impressive
shit.
shot if you can pull it off.
I'm gonna try right about here. No, right about here. Okay. All right. Boom. Oh fuck.
Stops.
All right.
Player 2.
What am I even at? What stroke? 8th stroke?
Yep. You're 2 down for me.
Fuck.
All right.
You have to really fuck this one
Player
up.
1. In the
Yeah.
hole.
It's a slope
Like-
to the right.
Roll all the way off the green.
Here goes nothing.
Boom.
Bogey.
Bogey.
Approach left.
All right. We are not doing great. Hey, my new personal best. That's funny. All right. And then of course Friday is our podcast, which you are listening to. So next
Player
week,
one wins
I
the
don't
hole.
entirely know what's actually going to be released next week, except for Guacamelee on Monday, and 1001 Spikes will be yet again on Wednesday. And iOS Tuesday, I don't have anything lined up for that. So I need to go through the App Store and pick out a new game. There's tons actually. I got a folder on my iPad just filled with games
one.
to review or play.
Take care.
So
A small breeze is
I can't really give you insight on what's coming next week yet because I don't know. All right, come on. Miss the sand trap. Here we go. Fuck. I
It's
think I
gonna
did it.
close.
Nice. Yeah, roll down the hill. Get some extra yards. Ah, fucker.
61. Okay. Gotta beat that.
You could do it.
Here we
So while you're doing your stroke here, I'll talk about games with gold for the coming month. August is tomorrow. So these actually come out today. Yeah, because this is released on Friday, August 1st. So you can actually download these right now. Games with gold for Xbox One, Crimson Dragon, which is a sequel or just a spiritual successor to Panzer Dragon.
I like the game.
Yeah, well, it's free on Xbox One. You should get an Xbox One so
Gotta
you can get
an
it for
Xbox
free.
One, yeah.
And then there's another game called Strike Suit Zero, which looks like a space flying game. I really don't know much about it. I just looked at the screenshot and saw it was like a cockpit view flying some kind of spacecraft out in space. I'll try it. It's free. I'm always down for trying free games. Oh, shit. Is that going in the water?
Slow down.
Nice.
Okay.
And what's weird about this month for Xbox One games, though, is both of these Xbox One titles are available at August 1st, so it's not split up.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they did that, but they did. So that's kind of nice. So I'm going to download both of them probably right after this podcast. Let's see. Fucking wind here. Shifting. All right.
Yeah, I think Panzer Dragon. That game was on the Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn?
Shot.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. It goes back pretty far.
Yeah, I remember playing it, but only briefly. And this game looked interesting. I think it was a $15 or $20 game. And I mean, it just came out a few months ago.
Play it too.
So it's kind of cool that it'll be free. Now for the 360, there's two other games. And the first one being Motocross Madness, which right off the bat, the name sounds pretty cool.
Yes.
And then you look at the screenshot.
looks like shit.
It's a motocross game with your avatar.
Okay.
Typically, from what I've experienced, those games that just use your Xbox avatars have been shit. So immediately I was like, yeah, that's probably something I'm not going to play.
a slope to the right.
And then there's Dishonored, which that looked like a pretty cool game. I only saw the screenshots. I think I watched a video. Holy shit, this is a putt.
Does it say how far it is?
50.5 feet.
Oh, yeah. With a 10-inch slope.
Let's see here. I used my power up. Oh, that was my last one of those. I'm gonna try right about here. Is that all sloping down? Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and hup.
Nail it.
Come on, baby. Oof. That was close.
Yeah.
Smooth landing.
All right, I'll take that. So yeah, Dishonored looked like a pretty good game. I remember watching a video on it. I can't remember much about it, but it looked like a much more like an expensive game, like a full-fledged $60 kind of game, not like these arcade games that we're getting for free.
Okay. Is that like a Saints Row?
No,
Grand
Dishonored.
Theft Auto?
Dishonored looked more. What the hell did it look like? I don't really know. I only saw the graphics. Like that was all I looked at was just the graphics, really quick. It looked like a first-person game, and I don't know. I'll get some more details on that and post it in our post. and I'll put a link in there
Player
too.
one to win the hole.
But the funny thing is, I don't with these 360 games. I keep getting them for free, but I'm so backed up on games that I'm not even playing them. Like I'm downloading them, I'm getting them, adding them to my library, but I'm not really playing them. Especially now that I got the one. Fuck. Damn.
It kind of seems like giving away free games, kind of like a bad idea. People get kind of backed up on these free games that may take them away from actually going out and buying some games.
Yeah, that could be. But a lot of gamers, like younger gamers who have more time, who don't have jobs, have all summer off. I mean, I wish I had this kind of shit going on when I was younger and didn't have responsibilities, because I would play the shit out of all these free games.
Yeah.
So now I'm a lot more choosy. I'm picky about what I'm going to play, because I only got a certain amount of time to invest in games. So for me, I wouldn't say it's bad. Like I like having more games. I just don't play nearly
Player one
enough of
wins
them.
the hole.
I just play like the Destinies and the big titles now. Fuck, look at that. 4 straight holes, Jeremy.
4, not even close.
Yep. All right, let's go to the next one here. So I want to talk a little bit about Destiny, speaking of, because I didn't really get watch Dave and I play it with our beta episode that we released last week.
Yes.
We didn't really get to talk to you and get your opinions about it. So, what are your thoughts of Destiny after seeing us play the first hour and a half?
Well, I thought the visuals
Player one.
looked really good.
Challenge time.
Yeah.
Very crisp and clean.
Yeah, which has been something that I've always kind of judged Bungie about. The Halo games always looked pretty good, but they were very very rough around the edges on some parts. Like their shadows have always been really terrible for the Halo games. The cutscenes in some of the Halo games look terrible.
Yeah, true.
And I was surprised to see how good this game looked, because I was expecting it to look good, but it looked really polished. And some of those old Halo games, even factoring in all the other games that came out around that time, it looked rough compared to those games. Not to say the game wasn't fun, because Halo was always amazing.
So do you think this was like Bungie's big fuck you to Microsoft? We're going to make the most badass game we can get out there.
Well, it could be. I really don't know the relationship and the dynamic from when they left, from their Xbox exclusivity. So, give me a second here. So I'm not really sure how pissed off they were at Microsoft. I feel like they were just ready to move on and not play or not make Halo games anymore. And they obviously put a lot of effort into this, because their last game was Halo 3. Or was it Halo Reach? Did they make Halo Reach? I think Reach was 343. I could be wrong. Let me look that up while you do the next hole here.
Okay.
But yeah, so they had a lot of time to work on this and really polish it off. And the incredible thing is just how different the overall gameplay is from Halo. Halo, it's multiplayer and it's a storyline that is basically on rails. You follow the same exact plot line everybody else does. You have basically the same experience everybody else does. But Destiny, big open world and all these different side missions and crazy amount of customization for a first-person shooter. It's felt so different, yet still grounded in a Halo-type universe.
Okay, so it's like an Oblivion combination.
It's Oblivion, Elder Scrolls combination with, I guess, Halo. That's the best way to put it for me. Some of the coolest things that I experienced was just walking around with Dave and then coming across a group of other people who were doing something cool.
And these other people are actual people.
Yeah, real people. And then they're doing this big community event or something. I think that's what they call them, where there's some enemy drop ships that are dropping a bunch of enemies, and you got to protect this oil rig or whatever. And so, like, I just came across this happening. I was like, oh, I'll join in and help you guys fight this and get experience and all that. So there's all these cool little things like that you can do. And just explore. I found this weird cave hidden away off in the mountains.
Player 1.
And there wasn't any loot in there, but there might be in the full game. But there were some definitely hard enemies just like chilling in there. So that was kind of cool. I like that exploring aspect, which is why I liked Elder Scrolls so much. Come on, bitch. Let's get this. Chip it in.
Perfect. Oh, goddamn. You got some backspin on there?
Yeah, sure did.
Uh,
Yeah, that was nice. But then they did the one thing I wasn't sure that they were gonna do and release. What was it? Crucible? Is that what it was called? Which was basically like Halo multiplayer, but set in Destiny. So having all these matchmaking games that you're accustomed to from Bungie, on top of this open world exploring game set in a first-person shooter space game, I was like, "Fuck, this is great! Best of both worlds," you know.
Yes.
And all the stuff that you do and unlock with the campaign, you can play with all that customization inside the actual matchmaking, which is awesome. And like your little ships that you can bust out, your little speeders.
Win the match.
yes.
Yeah,
those
you-
are pretty cool. I like those.
Yeah, you can bust those out in multiplayer too. I was like, fuck, man, this is. I just want to play more. I just didn't have enough time.
Now you have to wait till, was it September?
Yeah, September 9th. I'm definitely ready. I'm going to get that day one.
And so good.
Par, bitch.
Yeah, peace.
Player
My
1
ass.
Now, is that a
wins the
game that you
hole.
can see yourself playing a lot?
Results.
Yes, I
Yeah.
could.
Darling, and give
Now,
me
it's coming out on basically
Player
all
1
the
wins the
systems.
match.
But
Coming
like
out on.
PS3, 360, PS4.
Yeah.
One.
Now, is that a game you're going to play on 360, or could that possibly make you take the plunge to the one?
That could be a plunge to the one.
Yeah?
I know it has to happen eventually.
Yeah. And there's two huge games coming out this fall, that being one of them, and then the Halo Master Chief is a Master Chief Collection, I think it's called.
I believe we were talking about that recently.
Yeah, we were talking about that, I think, in the Throwback Thursday video, I believe. But yeah, that comes out this year too, so theoretically, there's two games right there coming out in the next couple months here.
Yeah.
And now the question is, what SKU are you going to get? Are you going to go Kinect, or are you going to go Kinectless?
Well, I like the idea of the Kinect,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I don't like a camera staring at me all the time.
Okay. Well, you can get those privacy blockers. They sell like a $5 piece of plastic that goes over the camera. And when you want to actually use the camera, you can just slide the plastic over.
All right.
And then you still have access to the mic, so you can do all the voiceover, voice commands and stuff.
Well, knowing that, I'd probably go with the Kinect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have that concern with the camera looking at me. I know it's there. Like, what are they really watching me doing if they're spying on me? Like, sitting here playing Xbox, they're gonna watch me do that in my pajama pants here, drinking some Powerade.
Yeah, that's true.
Although yours would probably be in your bedroom, so I mean,
They're gonna fucking watch me change.
yeah. Now, is there any other game that is on your horizon that we haven't talked about? That you're looking at or have seen that has piqued your interest?
On the current systems,
Yeah.
nothing really sticks out right now since I don't have one. I haven't really been paying attention to the games that are coming out. But I definitely enjoy
Player 1.
Titanfall.
Yeah, Titanfall's a blast.
I think you need to do a podcast on playing of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we actually did that last week.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Dave and I, that's what we did for our first podcast, where we were playing a game with. The only problem with playing Titanfall and trying to do a podcast is we did so bad in Titanfall because we kept talking so much and our focus was just way off. So we were constantly dying. It's a game where you really kind of got to be like zoned in. Where like this, we can kind of, have a conversation and fuck off and take our time taking our
Player
shots.
2.
Titanfall or a first person shooter, you don't really have that luxury. Like you need to be locked in to what's going on. We just didn't do a very good job. You could see our scores. Like I got a 13 or something like that one round.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then as soon as we ended the podcast, we played for probably another hour, and like Dave got like a 90 something. So quite a bit different.
Damn.
Oh, right in the sand.
It's all right. You can get it on the green.
Yeah, for me, there's only a few other games besides Destiny and Halo that I'm really kind of interested in, at the moment at least, and that's Sunset Overdrive, which is this crazy zombie / like monster game where you're flying around the world on this rail system, and that looks pretty interesting. It's big open
Player
world,
1. To win the
very
hole.
colorful, very cartoonish.
So the whole game is based on a train?
No,
Wait,
it's like
you were on a train?
no, you're like grinding rails and shit, like flying around, just grinding on stuff. It's really
okay.
weird. It's very unique looking, and everybody that's been playing it said it's awesome. Come on, don't fail me now. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. You failed me. And then
Player
the
2.
final one would be
par.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Acceptable, but don't take it for
Oh,
granted.
yeah. I forgot about that game.
Yeah, it's coming out on Xbox One. And I will be buying it again. I've actually purposely stopped playing it on the 360 because I want to,
Yeah, I was wondering why I haven't seen you play it that much.
Yeah, well, plus the Xbox 360 is upstairs now. So that doesn't help. Because I rarely want to sit in bed, and my TV upstairs is kind of small compared to the 60-inch that we are playing on now.
Yes.
And that was our big problem when I first got the Grand Theft Auto 5 was we played on a 32-inch down here. And sitting this far away from it, you couldn't read any of the text.
No.
So we constantly had to get up and like, what the fuck did that say? So now with the 60-inch, we don't have that problem. But now the GTA 5 is upstairs with that small TV again.
Player 1.
But now GTA 5 is going to come out on PS4 and Xbox One.
Challenge.
And it's supposed to have improved graphics, better draw distance. So I'm pretty excited to play through it again. Man, we had some real fun playing that game online when we did our 24-hour marathon.
Yes, that's cool. Just jumping into matches with a bunch of people, bunch of your buddies.
Yeah, it's so much more fun when you can play like, what were we doing, 3-on-3? I think we were doing 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, and we are just doing that with our friends. That's so much more fun to play with people you know than just doing like random stuff. But I hope to do that again for this coming marathon in January. I want to play a lot of GTA again because that was a blast.
Player 2.
So you're saying that the Xbox One is going to have better graphics for that game?
Yep.
Because I've seen on the 360, that looked amazing.
It definitely pushed the 360 quite a bit. And it's supposed to be cleaner. It's supposed to be better draw distance so you can see things out further. Things will be sharper.
Go down,
The
go down, go down,
resolution
down,
is
down.
going to be bumped up from what it was on the 360. So,
Slow down, slow down.
and like grass was looking better, trees were looking better, the lighting looked better.
What's this? What happened?
All players land closest to the pin with your tee shot.
Why don't I? Oh, I don't get.
Oh,
any
I did it
XP.
because I got the.
You had the account.
No, I was the closest to the pin.
Oh, fine.
All right.
Player 2.
Player 2. Cool thing though too about GTA on Xbox One is your online character from Xbox 360 will transfer over.
Great
Ooh,
approach.
sweet.
Yeah, so all that work I did online, all that money I earned, will follow me onto the
Player
one.
1.
Seems to
Oh,
be up
fuck.
here.
All right, let's try something like,
But your missions won't.
like single player missions.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
My like profile for Xbox Live for, oh shit, that's a fart putt. Oh come on, I hit it, you bitch. My character, my online character,
okay.
will transfer over.
Oh,
shit.
okay.
I predict good
So all that missions I've did online with other people, all that stuff I purchased, like my apartment, my cars, all that shit will
things.
transfer.
Slow.
So that's nice because I didn't want to have to do all that shit again. Plus, I got that stimulus package, so I got a bunch of extra money.
Green meatball.
Oh, and I'm forgetting one.
Player
Minecraft.
1. To win the hole.
Minecraft on the Xbox One.
Yeah, that's coming out. I think, was it August? It might be August.
Tomorrow.
Sometime soon. I've been waiting for that forever. They originally said spring, like April, and then it got delayed.
Well then,
Oh, bitch.
Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
no.
Looked like it sped up and it went around.
That is some bullshit. So that's going to get a pretty big update, too, because the worlds are going to be like 10 times bigger than they were on the 360.
What else? What else is it gonna do?
It's going to...
Obviously, it's not a graphic
No, it's
an
better
impressive
draw
game.
distances,
Okay.
but not like better square blocks.
round
Not a whole lot, like graphically. It's just mainly the selling points here are the draw distance, the scope. The worlds are just gonna be so much bigger, and I think they even said ability for like offline servers for multiplayer, but I can't remember if that was true or not. So one of the downsides about playing on like the 360, if I'm working on my world and Dave comes in and does a bunch of shit with me, if I turn off my Xbox or I'm not online, he can't work on that world that we were working on together. But I thought that they were going to fix that with the one, but I'm not sure. So that would be nice if they did. But the other cool thing about the Xbox One version, if you bought the 360 version, you are going to get a big discount on the Xbox One version. I think it's only going to be $4 for me instead of 20. So that's something.
Oh,
And plus, it's good because you get to move off of your old system.
Yeah, slowly but surely I'm... Oh,
Spot on shot.
Awesome.
beat that. Yeah, slowly but surely I'm weaning myself off of my 360.
Ooh, we didn't beat Jax Coleman.
I got a fucking hole in one, that's why.
Lame.
Bitch.
Player 2.
And that's really one of the only games left I play
take care.
is Minecraft and GTA. What you doing?
I don't even know what I'm doing. Just kind of scoping it out.
All right. Oh,
I don't know what's gonna happen there. Oh hell, catch the bunker. That's
In
fine.
the trap.
yeah. It's still doable.
Yeah.
You need to
Play
sink
it too.
this, though.
Yeah, that's true. I may lose my first power hole. And I'm just gonna go with what it's telling us will work.
Great
I
approach.
probably wouldn't make this one now, even if I wanted to.
So now, hopefully,
Player 2.
if all goes well, we play better in our golf outing next week than we are in this game.
Yes. We better.
Player 1.
Yeah.
In
Luckily,
the hole.
that we're gonna have a couple other people on our team that are better at golf than we are, so we can rely on them a little bit more.
And maybe occasionally we might just surprise him.
Yeah, it could happen.
Nice job on the birdie.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Player one wins
Won the hole. All right. So I guess it comes down to this. You could either tie or lose.
All right.
So at least I know I can't
Player
lose.
one.
The breeze is mild.
So yeah, we're doing a golf outing that helps a local charity, or is a charity for a local youth center, I should say. I did it once before. It was a lot of fun. Ooh. Oh, shit. I think that might have been a little too hard. I put backspin on it, though. Yeah, it's fucking gone. Shit.
Even brilliant.
Wow.
Player two.
You can win a wheelbarrow full of booze in this golf outing. There's all kinds of prizes at different holes. Like if you get a hole in one on this one hole, you get like $5,000. So it's a good time. A lot of beer, a lot of food.
Oh,
Ooh,
all right.
You got the fringe.
Player one.
And as long as I don't play like I did on Wednesday, I'll be happy. In real life.
in real life.
That was one of my worst golf outings ever.
And that was one of my best ever.
Yeah, it's bullshit. All right. Let's give it right about here. That's Carl you hear moving around.
HD.
If you didn't hear earlier, he was snoring.
Spot on shot.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
Pressure's on. So I'm going to get it in 3. Let's figure on that.
Player two.
So
This
you
is
sink
a
this,
long
you
putt.
tie.
Fuck. It looks like I just have to just
Now,
nail the fucker.
you can hold B and your caddy will kind of guide you a little bit as your
Okay.
power up. So you can use it once and she'll kind of. Here's what you got to do. First, aim where you think you need to, and then hold B.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a straight shot. See, she's telling you straight shot. You just need to judge your power.
I'm gonna hit this fucker good.
You're going to need it because that's a pretty hefty hill you're on.
Yes. I gotta get up and over
Yep.
about 3 feet.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
Uh,
Oh,
Damn,
oh, wow,
too
that's
much.
Too
Fuck.
much.
That sucks.
Yeah, that was a good effort, man. I thought you had it there for a second. All right. There it is.
That's it.
Can we do better?
Oh, yeah. Shake them hips.
Player two. To halve the hole.
Why not?
There we go.
Maybe. Motherfucker.
You had a chance
Whatever.
to tie that hole.
Whoa, really? I thought I was done.
No, that would have tied the hole. At least you would have only lost by 1. Now you lost by 2.
It's all right.
All right. Well, that was Power Star Golf. It's still fun. It's a game though that you really got to play kind of a lot because there's a lot of feel and a lot of technique into your play. And knowing, like, trying to get the backspin just right, curving the balls around trees, all that stuff takes a lot of feel. It's not something I can just tell you, oh yeah, put backspin here and you're going to know exactly where you need to put it on the green. You need to kind of just figure that stuff out. So it takes a little while to get that. I still, like, I can't play the later levels because I just get destroyed in tournaments. So I need to practice more.
Yeah.
But what I like about this game is I get money, or I don't even know if it's money. It's that whatever that up in the top right, that little star icon is. Credits, I think is, yeah, credits earned. And you can buy cards. Actually, I'm at 60,000. Yeah, see, I can buy these extreme ones now. I just got it. Sweet. So I can show you exactly what this does. So I buy the extreme pack, And what do I get? I got some silver woods. I got credit boost. I got some woods, some more woods. And I got a new shirt.
So sweet.
So I got some new clubs, and you can see down below what they are compared to the ones I'm using. This one's got a hell of a lot more power. This one's got more power and better spin and strike and putting.
So then do you choose which ones of these cards you want?
No,
or
I
you-
got all of them.
Okay.
All these are mine. So I just add all this to my collection. So that's not too bad of a haul. But see, you can see where it says the extreme, you get 5 randomly selected extreme items, which are like the best clubs you can get. Or you can get, like, if you go elite, you get 5 randomly selected elite ones with a chance of up to 3 being extreme. So you can spend less and maybe get extreme items, or if you save up to 60 like I did, you get 5 extreme.
So from here, would you want to save up another 60,000 credits?
Yeah, because there's still more clubs, more stuff to get, and if you're really like in a hurry to get credits, you can actually pay money for credits.
Oh, back to that.
Yeah, but at least it's not required. Like, you can sit here and just do the grind, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, true. It doesn't feel like it's a game that's just trying to get your money.
Exactly, it's not a hindrance to your performance. It's just a way for you to skip something. But I like the grind, so I've been grinding it. So yeah, that's Power Star Golf. This has been episode 31 of Partial Focus Podcast. I kicked Jeremy's ass. I won both rounds.
Yeah, I had nothing.
Yeah, at least you started to get it in that par 3 in the beginning there. You got 2 draws.
Yeah, it's coming along. But
Yeah. Well, once you get your Xbox One, we can play over Xbox Live, and I expect your strokes to go down.
all right.
All right. See you guys next week.
Later.